Next, we have Chua Tong Seng, who holds 4 times MDRT with 1 COT.
Good day to fellow MDRT and aspirant. I'm Alex Chua, 4 years MDRT with 1 year of COT. I joined life insurance industry since year 2015 from a project manager in market research MNC previously. It's a great honor to be sharing with you all today. Being part of an industry that always plans for others, we should be the expert in time management. As a wise man once said, time is what we want most, but what we use worst. I'm sure many of us agree with this. If one thing pandemic has taught us, I definitely would say time management. We got all the time in the world during MCO, EMCO, and etc. But let us think, how do we utilize our time during this period? We can choose to make good use of it by being productive and keep track of our goals and objectives. On the other hand, we can look busy but not delivering any positive result as a matter of poor time management. Time is fair to everyone. Despite pandemic or not, our goals for 2021 doesn't change, and we still want our MDRT and beyond by year end. Daily life is full of work, family, professional activities, which are all urgent things that we have to do at different times. But if you take care of all, then how would you manage your time? Follow me today to learn one of the most basic rules in time management is to know how you spend your time. That's right. If we are able to spend our time better, then we can manage our time effectively. Otherwise, we may have no idea where our time is going or spent on. The first step in this process is identifying your urgent and important. To help us understand further, let's look at Eisenhower matrix quadrant. This is a simple quadrant used by many professionals worldwide. To help us managing our daily tasks, it's divided into 4 squares, where you can either do it, plan for it, delegate the task, or eliminate it in your daily tasks. The first quadrant, urgent and important tasks. Items in this session are the ones that should have your attention. When you look at all the tasks before you, these should be the ones that get your focus to work on immediately. The tasks here are usually those that are critical or have deadlines that you cannot afford to miss. They could also be those that require your expertise to be carried out. Example of do-it tasks as an advisor are meeting and presenting to your prospect with preset appointment. And in current lockdown state, Zoom appointment with your prospect falls under this quadrant. Second quadrant, important but not urgent tasks. The items or tasks here are important but are not urgent. So you can afford to put them off until a later time. And you should do that. They are part of what you need to do, but they are just not that pressing yet. Usually, it is something that can advance you professionally or contribute to a long-term goal. For advisors, we can plan for it, such as attending self-improvement courses or professional certificates. The third quadrant, urgent but not important. This session has tasks that are urgent but not important. These are among those that can potentially take the most of your time with little to show. They perfectly justify Eisenhower's statement that urgent tasks are seldom important. Therefore, you do not want to devote your precious time to tasks in this quadrant. You should instead delegate them to others. They are usually those type anyone else but you can attend to. An example that can be delegated is client servicing procedures, which require no presence of your own self. The last quadrant, not urgent and not important. Items in this square, you can leave them until you have free time. They are neither important nor urgent, simply time wasters. The tasks that fall into this category are typically those that are not related to your work. They include using social media, browsing online deals, or playing games during working hours. And you may be asking, why not do all at the same time? As I'm known to be multitasking expert, and I believe Many of us is practicing multitasking too. I used to think I was one too. But let us face it, it is wrong to do all things at the same time. We should always set priority over daily agenda and not do all at a time. It will not be easy to juggle several events at the same time. Okay. Look at this now. I have two marker pens in my pocket. My left hand is holding a marker and right hand has another. If I were to write with two pens at the same time, and you were to write with only one pen and continue with the other pen later, what would be the outcome like? Compared to you writing it one at a time, I'm sure most of us would have completed the writing with single task on hand. This is a simple example of the importance of prioritizing tasks and doing one task at a time. If their task comes at the same time, we need to look back at the Eisenhower Quadrant to plan your task accordingly. Of course, I do agree there is time that we need to complete urgent tasks at the same time. And that is exactly the time we have seek for help of others and delegate the jobs to complete it if it allows. Else, we should justify which task comes before the next by carefully looking the real importance of the task. Sometimes, sitting down, take a deep breath, and justify the importance is all it takes, than being nervous or tension over the matter. And next, I would like to talk about the difference between efficiency and effectiveness in time management. What is the difference of two? Between effective and efficient, which one would you choose? Effectiveness is doing the right thing. Efficiency is doing the right things right. Sounds confusing, right? But this is most time management courses and tips focus on. When we talk about effectiveness, it is measured by the successful result. On the other hand, efficiency uses the minimum of waste, expense, or unnecessary effort for achieving results. For example, we could have closed 3 prospects a week if we are to evaluate on effectiveness. By being efficient, we could close 3 prospects in lesser than a week and also minimum of expenses. In this pandemic, most advisors changed meeting prospects from meeting face-to-face to online meetings. By doing so, advisors save on traveling time and expenses. And this has resulted in more productive time available and we are able to work more efficiently. By being effective first, next we need to focus on efficiency to minimize your time spent and achieving the maximum results. The efficient way of time management is to maintain a list of your daily tasks, which can be created with a single click of a button, which can be used for future references. This list of your daily tasks or work will let you know where your time is going on each day, and that will help you in knowing how much time you have left for each of the tasks or work that you have scheduled. Such kind of list can be created with different tools. For example, the calendar and notes function in your mobile, Google Keep, or even a handy notebook. A good planner should plan for their weekly schedule and move into daily planning. By the end of the day, always review tasks completed against your planned daily schedule. Example of how daily task planning, you always start the day with your spiritual needs. You can work on your stretching exercise, yoga, or read a book and enjoy a good cup of coffee with your breakfast, as it would boost your momentum throughout the day. This followed by the actual working hours between 9 to 5 to engage with clients and do what we must. After the working hour ended, it's time to spend with your loved one at home and prepare to get in your rest mode. Resting is essential to charge you up for the next day of work. Many studies have shown working longer hours has proven not effective and has a decline of productivity. As we focus on daily task management, we should not forget daily activities is mainly for us to achieve our ultimate goal to be MDRT and beyond. Time management remains a theory if not put into action. Successful time management is just how you put your plan into real action. it is utmost important to keep track of our short-term and long-term goal. To ensure our goal is in check, periodically reviewing our goals on monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, and realign as needed. I believe all MDRT day attendees are the most elite in the industry and always seek for improvement. If we plan to achieve MDRT this year, by quarter 3, we should already reach the figure needed and not wait until the last month of the year. Final sprint in the last quarter is meant for breakthrough, as we should already accomplish MDRT qualification by the 3rd quarter. And the remaining months is to achieve a higher goal. This is the time when we need to relook into our time management again and realign as per our adjusted goal. I hope the sharing is beneficial to everyone. And to recap on my sharing today on time management, first of all, we need to identify and acknowledge importance of time management. Secondly, how to prioritize your tasks by placing urgent and important tasks as your highest priority. Thirdly, effective must go beyond to efficient. And next, as an advisor, we must plan for daily tasks and review our planned tasks against completed tasks each day. And also, to utilize tools or gadgets for planning. It helps to keep track of the plans and ensure we walk the talk. And lastly, short-term and long-term goal in check and review periodically and realign as it deems fit. Being the fellowship of MDRT, we hold firm to the whole person concept to get a work-life balance. Time management is one of the most important key to achieve both and being success in what we are doing at the same time. Coming to the end of my session today, I would like to emphasize, don't ever say we have not enough time. We have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to well-known advisors in the industry. Look at the picture shown. Tony Golden, who qualified consistent TOT over 42 times. And there are many more successful figures in financial advisory business. If they can do it, why not us? Efficiency is all about working smart and not working hard for long hours. And that is the objective of time management. I'm glad to be given the chance to share with you all today. I wish you all the best, and let's fight for 2022 MDRT and beyond. Embrace the change. Choose MDRT. Thank you.